Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 124 from our last game that we already played against with the Seattle Mariners on our first game. So right now we're gonna head to our second game. So here we go. I really want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I truly appreciate everyone. And oh excuse me. I hope you guys can continue watching my videos. Here we go. And like I said, as always, let's continue getting some W's.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, Alex Wood had 13 punch-outs and earned the win as the Dodgers beat the M's 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Rockies smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-4. Eugenio Suarez plated 4 total with 3 home runs, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 5-3. Antonio Senzatella got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 4-1. The Nats went deep 4 times as they manhandled the Marlins 7-0. The New York Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 11-6. Luke Maile smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 5-4. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-4. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they got
Excuse me. So here we go. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna leave you guys here the announcers. So here we go.
Night, but baseball will be played comfortably underneath the roof of Safeco Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jordan Montgomery will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looped out towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Justin.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
40 home runs. Awesome.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Hold on. What did he has?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder.
Nice.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So here's Matt Kemp now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bullpen and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Digging in now, Keith Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. But
nice.
Quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now the Mariners DH, Willard Connell. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on hitters.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Mariners are down in order.
No.
They trail here 4-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He went deep last night twice.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Betts is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Next up for Los Angeles, Melky Cabrera, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelby Tomlinson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Count 0-2.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 3. Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The next 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 48 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Nice.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting, right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Bullet back up the middle. Pham is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Braun. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mariners nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping in, Rob Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Pham waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Hanley.
Next for the Dodgers, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Sal Romano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Melky Cabrera. Will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire
that was a nice catch,
side. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding forward now is the DH, Willard Connell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Next for Seattle, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Excuse me.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Excuse me.
Way in front of that fastball.
Excuse me.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready now, Danny Valencia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Brian Braun now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
High and deep to left center field. Cabrera going back to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Abbott.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Now here it comes. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 for the Mariners in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he rips it on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring forward Melky Cabrera to center field. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Retired on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-1.
Leading off for the Mariners.
At the plate, Rob Brantley. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter.
In now the Mariners DH, Willard Connell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under at Pham. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter,
Justin Turner will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Pitch is popped up. Sano is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 1. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Turner is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Rob Brantley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. Tomlinson gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. LA's on top 7-1. Welcome back under the roof here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Great look there at the Emerald City. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, number 9.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kelby Tomlinson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One for the Dodgers in the inning on the home run by Ramirez. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher pitched at the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Hernandez, the runner at third with no outs. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballparks. Shane Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Last chance for the Mariners. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shining. This is episode 123. And I truly appreciate everybody for watching my video. Thank you everybody for watching.
In the history of baseball.
8-4 tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Wood wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jordan Montgomery couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final night.
Oh, 124. My mistake. Sorry about that. 124 wins so far. So see you guys later.